Right. Chulo. Lega. Yeah. Stupid. Right. I'm born to win. Me, I don't got anybody to help me, so I must win. Right. But my life every day, my dream is just to win.
A very happy morning to you viewers. This is your favorite TV show, the Estherokeketv, and I'm your host, Jessica O. And with me on the show today is none other than the very beautiful, talented, entrepreneurial. When I mean entrepreneurial, she's multi-talented. None other than Estherokeketv herself. She's the CEO of Estherokeketv. She's also the CEO of Estherokeketv Lingerie. She's the CEO of Estherokeketv Cleaning Services and Home Chores. She's also the owner of Kudos Company. Last but not the least, she's the CEO of Estherokeketv Old People's Home in View. Welcome.
Thank you, Jessica. How are you doing?
I'm very well. You look beautiful. Now straight to the show. I want to know today, how did you start? Tell us about your journey so far. How did you begin with all these things that is being mentioned that you own? How did you start?
Wow, that's a huge question. There is an adage in Igbo that says, "Adiamuake Benanka." I was born in Benue State. I grew up in Benue State.
Oh wow.
Yeah. My parents were petty traders, and as a result, I was exposed to trading all the time. I often tell my friends that at the age of, before the age of 10 years, I was already making money. I think my poor background, do I sound from a poor home or below average home, was the secret behind my sources. The only thing I never struggled have to get is my work as a public servant.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She's also a public servant.
That's the only thing I never struggled to get. I got the job in a platter of gold. So I can remember I once told my parents when I was growing up that I'm going to make too much money when I grow up. And of course I'll take care of them. So when I got the job as a public servant, of course I expect monthly package from government. So at a point I started asking myself, how do I become a millionaire with ordinary monthly pay? So I had to save money for close to a year. And the first thing I ventured into was Estherokeketv undies. I was into male and female undies, even that of kids, children undies.
Wow.
Yeah. So as time goes on, the idea of Kudos came. I ventured into Kudos. I am the founder of Kudos Company. I'm the CEO, but I'm not the sponsor of Kudos. I don't have what it takes to sponsor Kudos. I have one or two persons that sponsor Kudos Company. Then Estherokeketv, work for me. I'm just a co-founder. The main CEO of Work for Me is a friend of mine, Mr. Goswin. Then from Kudos, I was now managing three things at a go: Kudos Company, Estherokeketv undies, and my work as a public servant. Then the most recent is Estherokeketv House Chores and Cleaning Services. I have more than 20 workers. Yes. When the work is simple, the set of workers I go with. If it is a complex one, it all depends. Yes. Then let's talk about, I just want to make it snappy. Let's talk about Estherokeketv Old People's in View. This is an idea I've nurtured for years. I know what is applicable, what is involved in building an old people's home. Of course, I wasn't having the money to buy landed property and then about, you know what I did? As of 2020, that was during COVID-19, I emptied my savings. I went into borrowing. I borrowed from one or two persons that I had to pay back with interest. Just to get a site. So after borrowing, I had to, of course, we bought a landed property. The site is there. As of last year, 2023, we started something.
Wow.
I don't want to go deep.
No wonder it's in you.
Okay. Not until 2024, this year, January, The last time I bought a bag of cement was the rate of 13,500. I had to stop the ongoing work.
For the meantime.
Yes. I had to advise myself. Estherokeketv old people's home is something I cherish so much. I think you guys should give me from now to the next 5 years. Everything will be set. Yeah. Wow. Thank you.
That's brilliant. And I begin to wonder, with all these things you have, in your hands, someone will look at you and say, such a young lady, you're having this, having that. I just want to know, do you have time for yourself? Need time to cook and other things?
I've never been a lazy person. That was why I ventured into Estherokeketv, health choice and cleaning services. Yes, I do things for myself. I wash my clothes. I do so many things. But then, I know, sorry to say this, I don't have passion for cooking. I'm not a kitchen person, as I say. Yeah, I cook once in a while. At times I eat out.
Kitchen is not for you.
I manage to cook the things I eat. I know with time I'm gonna employ a chef that will be doing that. I'll pay. Not now. I don't have the cocoa.
I will call you to do. So, Esther, do you go on dates? I mean, do you have a male friend that takes you out once in a while?
It's not a bad one. I'm not that outgoing type. But it's hardly you come to the house and meet me. It's either I went for meeting, I'm into one business or the other. So even when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I'm not that type that a guy will just call me, or Esther, come to Mr. B's, come and do this, come and pick ice cream, I'll just rush. No. Then as a public servant, I have 30 working days for my annual leave. Of course, I travel, interstate travel, not traveling out of the country. I've never been out of the country before. Let me not just make myself, that one should be in view. Yeah, so I go for interstate travel, okay. As at last year I was in Oyo. Okay, last 2 years was Obudukatu Ranch. Wow. You are been to Plateau State, Gombe. I grew up in Middle Belt. I was born there, so I enjoy northern parts of the country. If not the issue of insecurity, so I had to cut down some of my traveling.
And I must applaud you. You are promoting Nigeria.
Yeah.
You're letting people know that there are other places.
And to cut costs. You know what it means? We know they spend money anyhow. I know they spend anyhow, yeah.
This one might come a little bit sensitive. Have you ever been heartbroken? I mean, they don't serve you breakfast before.
Oh man, don't use you donkey. You don't say na Naija won't be that.
I know what you done. Now breakfast, you don't chop breakfast.
No be small thing. My own, the one they serve me was garnished with Cameroon pepper. You don't ever eat indomie where they use Cameroon pepper garnish.
Oh my God, like it's hot.
Oh my God, it was a sad experience. It was over. But let me just say, okay, it was a few years back when I was still young and not now.
Okay.
I met this guy who was opposite of me, cool-headed. It got to a point he told me he's no longer interested. And I was no longer interested. I was like, what did I do? He said, no, you are too crazy for my kind of person. You know what I did? I was even begging the young man to calm down, But one good thing about me, I easily let go. So it got to a point I pleaded with him. It was obvious I was no longer interested. I just had to go.
Pick up yourself.
And funny enough, after some years, after a year, he came back that he wanted us to continue. I said, no, I'm too busy. I said, I'm too busy.
Your hands are full.
Honestly speaking.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good one. So what's your advice to young people, fellow singles out there, who may be looking up to a man to pay their bills? Some people do that. Look up to a man to pay your bills. Or still, some are still doing hook up. I don't know if you know that language.
Yeah,
some are doing
hook up at 30, 40 years, 30 something.
What's your advice to them? Those who prefer to do those easy cutouts than to do a legitimate work.
See, there's one thing about me, there's one philosophy, one unique thing about me. I don't believe in a man paying my bills. On your own, just be focused as a woman. Be creative, pray to God, be sincere, don't offend people. And you see things working out for you. Your family background shouldn't be a barrier for you. I tell people often, you can be born from a poor home, probably you came to this world through a poor home, but you to remain in poverty is a personal decision. Yes. So there is no one has to be, focused and determined, and you see things, and you don't stay because you are working. Just like me working, I had a monthly salary, they pay me on a monthly basis. I didn't stop there because it wasn't enough. I had to create out something.
From your head. Wow, that's it. We'll take a break now and we'll come back.